Hello everyone, Todd Michael Putnam from Creative Adventure Tables bringing you another adventure table idea. And this is the open wilderness road, just an open wilderness road. The idea behind this is just travel sessions that they can be, between adventures themselves can be adventures. So while they're traveling from one location to another, for whatever reason, you can always we like to have sessions where it's just stuff happens that's on the road. The great thing about travel sessions is for the most part you're using scatter terrain, and so you can really quickly rearrange the table and do all kinds of stuff. And it makes it easy. You can build several encounters on the table to begin with, and then if you need to, you can swap things around very quickly to create something else. So like on this one here is an example. I've got a couple of large rocks or hills that are cresting on either side of the road. And there's an abandoned wagon here that's obviously got some stuff in it. And when the players get to it, from up on the top of the hills is a griffin. And he basically waits for people to go and start scavenging from the wagon. And as soon as they do, he swoops in looking for an easy kill for a meal. So that's something they could do. The players, hurry off fast enough, the griffin may eventually leave them alone. But if they stay in the area long enough, then for sure the griffin is going to go looking for lunchtime. And then another option is over here. I've just got a simple encampment, and this could be anything. They could be hunters, they could be outlaws, they could be fugitives. It could be a rival adventure group. There could be anything that's going on. It could be a rival adventure group that's down on its luck and is just now turning to banditry because they haven't been able to secure any funds in their adventuring. So when the players come along, they may pose as adventurers and say, "Hey, we just came from such and such, and over the hill there's another place that there's a mine or something that we'd like to explore, but we don't have enough people," and get the players to lower their guard a little bit, thinking that they're their fellow compatriots or whatever, and that they might join them on the adventure. But then when the moment strikes, they could backstab the players. Over here, we've just got a standard, bandit heist, right? So with the fallen log in the middle of the road, and then of course there's a choke point here with large rocks on either side, large hills on either side, and of course the bandits come down and extract a price, pay a toll or else kind of a thing. Super simple setup there. And then over here, I've got an abandoned tower, which of course could be anything. It could be haunted. It could be no longer abandoned because there's monsters in it. There's thieves or highwaymen in it. There's a eccentric wizard or a necromancer or somebody who's in there. There could be a giant beast of some kind. Just because it looks abandoned doesn't mean it certainly doesn't mean it is. Could just be filled with all kinds of tricks and traps. Because it was once a wizard tower, and the wizard has since died, but all the magic is still going on. So all the guards and wards are still effective in there, and the players would have to contend to that. There's just so many different things you can do, and then at a moment's notice, you can just take and move any of this around because it's all scatter terrain, right? It doesn't have to fit perfectly together like when you're building Dwarven Forge or the Warlock tiles for dungeons or towns or stuff like that. This is all scatter terrain, so it makes it quick and easy. So I just want to do a quick overview of how fast and easy it is to throw together some stuff. This particular table is built mostly from Monster Fight Club. Love those guys. They make some really great products. Among my favorite, I just love these cobblestone roads that on the other side are also rivers they can do. But these cobblestone roads, there's very few good roads out there. I've been searching for a long, long time. And finally, they had them in acrylic, which I didn't really like, and now they've come out with the neoprene, so they last a lot longer. They don't chip or anything like that. These roads and rivers are just fantastic. They also have a version of them for winter, so look for those if you're looking to do winter type adventures, which is traveling adventures, because those are a thing too, obviously. And then they've got their hills, which are great, and then they also sent me some bonus ones. I'm going to say these little guys right here. They've got sets that are like this one here doesn't come with the normal hills set, or these two over here, a couple other ones. They're just like accent pieces that you can use for your hills to just kind of give them a certain amount of variety. So, and like you could do stuff where you could put this up on top of here. It fits very nicely, and that will make that hill different than the other one. It just adds some great variety to the dimensions of the experience. Or, of course, you put multiple ones around, and it just gives it a different feel to it. So look for those kind of things because those little bit of accents to it just do a lot to change things up and give that variety of nature kind of a thing. And of course, they've got the blighted pines, regular pines, and their normal and autumn trees and bushes and stuff. So many good things from those guys, and I use them all the time for my wilderness type adventures. And then this tower over here is actually a 3D print, STL files that you can download. Obviously, you have to purchase it, but download from Call to Arms. It's a skirmish game for Skyrim, basically. For tabletop Skyrim, and so they have some of the classic features in the game Skyrim as 3D prints or as items that you can purchase, physical items you can purchase to play their skirmish game Call to Arms, which is all about Elder Scrolls V and the Skyrim. Of course, that's a video game I love too. So, but that's where this tower set comes from. And then the battle mat comes from WizKids. There's two of them side by side. This is their grassland mat. This is one of my favorite mats that they make. It's just a really well done mat. It doesn't have any glare to it when the sun is coming on it or anything like that. It rolls up nice. And it's got kind of like a felt feel to it. So minis don't really slide around too easily. They obviously you can move them, but they don't slide around super easily. So that's it. That is what Open Wilderness Adventure Roads looks like. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content, and I look forward to seeing you as always next adventure. Take care, guys. Bye.